Good afternoon. Welcome to the West Side Story. I'm your host, John Casey. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more like it, please hit the subscribe button. Nothing of interest in the crime report this week. Excuse me. And nothing in the bulletins either. Touching on the library, they have a number of programs to help people out in various fields. One that I thought was kind of interesting is they are helping people who are going to need below market housing, how to apply and how good things to put on the application, that kind of thing. It's a good program. Check out their website. They'll give you details. One thing coming across the wire this morning that was kind of interesting, the San Francisco 49ers and the city of Santa Clara have had a lawsuit going on for many years about parking fees at Levi's Field. The result of their negotiations was that the city of Santa Clara sued the 49ers for $750,000, which they claimed they were due in fees. The result of that is happening today. The city basically gave back $400,000. The 49ers agreed to pay the $350,000. In this era of being majorly in the hole in the budget, I think that's a very, very intelligent thing to do. You get the cash in the hand, then you can worry about everything else later. Normally, in this point in the report, I would be jumping on to the fact checker. But it's been pointed out to me by several people that the information is good backstory. But what do you think, John? So on this one, I'm going to break from my previous habit, and I'm going to tell you what I think. The time the first Super Bowl was played at Levi's Stadium, there was significant concern about using the parking spaces at the soccer field, the city's soccer field, to house NFL trucks. Big deal, lawsuits, the whole 9 yards. And the citizens actually got together and passed a law that said, basically, you can't take the parking spaces for Levi's. Cut to about 4 weeks ago, Councilman Sudds Jane, who represents District 5 over by the old quad, made a request to put an item on the agenda, and that request was to hire a parking management firm to take over those spaces on game days and to provide parking on them, to collect the money and give the city their cut. It created a lot of resentment. There were a lot of people really excited about it. And interestingly enough, his request was to put it on the agenda. Not to do it yet, but put it on the agenda. Let's let everybody have a chance to talk about it. And everybody who spoke said, oh no, we can't do that. Nobody even mentioned putting it on the agenda, which is kind of frustrating. So one lady who even called in said she wanted a change in the janitorial service at the SES hall. Absolutely nothing to do with this. So the question that comes up is, should those soccer fields be used? And like many things in life, I don't think it's a simple yes or no. But as I mentioned previously, the city is $16 million in the hole. That's not chump change. That's pretty serious business. So I believe the city should pursue that activity, even though it will only generate a few $1,000s a month. That's what I've got to say about that. Thanks for tuning in. Please stay safe.